Uh, I gotta do my video for the day, I guess. What do we talk about? I've had so many brilliant ideas that have just left my head. Do you know what it's like? Thinking you're living in a bad movie. Where you can't believe the parents of young children identify a problem and think that they don't have the power to solve it. And then on top of that, if they see someone trying to do something, they're gonna put them down and weird world. Weird world. When they make that movie about me, oh boy, you guys are gonna see. You guys are gonna see a whole lot of stuff you didn't see. You know, all I ever did was ask for help. And guys, let me tell you my story. I'd like someone else's opinion because I think I'm being gaslit. I think I'm having problems here. Someone's trying to make me live in a delusion. I think, can you help me out? Can you listen to my story? Oh, you listen to that little part, AD, yeah? And your audience seems to think that there's something odd and suspicious up, but then in the same sentence, you want to tell me that I'm the problem. I got demons, but you don't want to listen. This is such good therapy. I like looking at the zeros listed to me. I'm only living in your guys' movie for a short time, I hope. Oh man, I remember when I wanted this to be over. I was so excited about it being over. Now I'm like every day, I'm like, oh man, could this get any dumber? Like, listen, I'm gonna tell you guys about an argument I had with my wife. I didn't try to be. We have different opinions about Taylor Swift. She's a Swiftie through and through. She loves Tay-Tay. And she's got a million reasons why. Taylor Swift does a lot of good things. Taylor Swift says a lot of good things. I just have the opinion, and it doesn't mean it's real. And I've said this before the news was saying it. She's part of an op. She's a puppet. Imagine all that influence. My wife doesn't get that. She tells me how wonderful she is, though. Here's the deal. I always try and put myself in other people's shoes, right? So Taylor Swift likes to talk about how she wants to be there for the women and children, right? She wants to pave the way for women, and she wants to set a good example. Like, this is only me. If I was Taylor Swift and I was going to the Grammys, this is what I would do. I'd walk my fancy little ass up to the microphone and I'd be like, I'd put my little doe eyes out there so everybody could see them, know that I meant business, and I'd say, listen, tonight it's about the fans. It's not about me. This is about doing the right thing. I want to set the example for young girls to never be afraid to do the right thing. And we need to protect our children at all costs. So what I'd like to do is, I'd like to call Dick Durbin out right now. I'm at the Grammys. I'm telling you, Dick Durbin, we the people deserve to know who's on Epstein's list. We're done with getting this information and that information. Dick, let it all out for everybody to see. Unless you're on it, there's no reason to hold on to it. But hey, everybody out there who's gonna hate me, I don't care. Because I know a lot of you in the audience spent time at Epstein's Island, and I hope you all pay if you were there. If you weren't, have a good night and have a good life. You know what I mean? But you could never get anybody with any sort of platform to do something like that. And my wife says, well, no, you'd have so many people hating you. Well, yeah, that's what happens when you do the right thing. You don't have any friends and everybody hates you. And you know what I mean? Am I a puppet? Yeah, I'm a puppet of God, for sure, bud. A puppet of God you just fail to recognize because, well, in your self-stupidity, you think that you're powerless, or for some reason you don't like what I'm doing. You seem to fail to see where I'm not chosen by God, but hey, that's okay. Did I go outside today? Yeah, I was out there having a smoke not too long ago. You're gonna love the movie. You're gonna be such a big part of it. And when you keep telling me I'm a piece of shit and I should treat my wife better, I hope you like that part of the movie. Because remember all the times I tried to have a discussion with you. You should look into narcissism. It's a crazy thing you can get yourself into. It can pretty much drive you crazy. So you reach out for help. You know, you got that problem going on. That's what you think anyways. Never had anybody to talk to about it. I thought, hey, why don't I reach out and see if I... No, you're the problem, Carl. We don't need to hear you. We already know. We're intellectuals. Remember, we're the ones that don't want to save our kids from Klaus Schwab. Because we're scared. Hey, you guys, like, this is how stupid Johnny Dagburn is. This is a man of God. This is a man that mocked God today. He made fun of me. He called me crazy Carl. He's going to be crazy for me shortly, but hey. You guys ready? You guys ready? Little me likes it when I give visuals and facts. And so.
I mean, you really think he's on drugs?
I really think Ryan's on drugs?
Yeah.
Well, fuck yeah, but it's none of my business.
Well, you guys heard that. It's none of his business. And it's just his opinion. He doesn't have any proof. But it gets good. Because, like, he would have been good if he would have just stuck there. It's not my business, but, hey, he's going to tell you why he says it.
I mean, it really ain't. I care less, really.
Well, that would be a lie. He does care because he tells us he cares. He loves Ryan. He only wants the best for Ryan. Like, which is it? Which Dagburn? Which mask do we get?
Say it to fucking, to get everybody fucking upset. They get upset when I fucking say something, so.
So he purposely gets people upset, and when they get upset and they do shitty things back to him and lie about him, and that's when he gets his panties all in a knot, and life ain't fair, and it doesn't make sense to me. This guy's one of the brightest ones in the fucking world. But hey,
Just like when I said he talking about the N word, people got so fucking mad and upset about that and started making videos left and right because I talked about that. Like, I do it because I want y'all to talk about it. You know?
Why does he want people to talk about it? Like, I've heard him say that no one should say the N-word before. Like, which Dagburn is it? Like, which one? Like, he can say it because he's half Mexican, or, like, I've already said my thing on it. I think if you let it lose its meaning and you actually take its word in the dictionary, you could use it for any color. And Johnny would definitely be one. So he has the right to use it.
I mean, like y'all do. Me, y'all say like this shit, saying that the gay shit that people say. It's to trigger people.
The gay shit. He said the gay shit. I mean, I had the visions, and I'm not even gonna lie, I did, and it's fucking pathetic that I had them. I have to question myself. Why would I get a vision like that? But it's to scare Johnny, I guess. But Johnny's not really scared of anything because he's with God, and well, he mocked God today. It was kind of hilarious, but hey. Anyways, like, you guys don't know John. Like, nobody knows the whole story about Johnny. He's a fucking psychopath. This is a man that was having conversations with Ryan Upchurch before Ryan Upchurch even knew who he was. Just nobody remember that shit. Like, getting all baked and going to pick his kids up from school. Little did that child know it was going to have to pay for its own transportation in the near future. Is he even allowed on school grounds? Like, if you're an adult and you're not allowed on school grounds, how can you convince people you're a good person? It was a Dagburn setup. Like, I'm right about that, ain't I? He's not allowed on, like, Johnny's a danger to himself. Poor fella. Thinking he has Jesus. I feel so sorry for him. His karma is gonna hurt like a bitch. You think I'm kidding, little me? It's coming, brother. Don't worry. I'm gonna have to make a move or something. Make myself even look more ridiculous. I'm never gonna be able to talk one of you fucking pinheads into joining a fucking team. A team of truth. Where we go fucking protect your children and fucking try and bring a brighter future their way. But you guys really aren't interested in that. Oh, little me. I hope one day you can just look at yourself and laugh at yourself and like, it's a fucked up, like I gotta tell you, I hate doing this. I do. I dread doing videos. I'm like, I gotta go on there. I gotta seem like I'm better than them. And I'm not. And I don't think that I am. I just think that, well, I think better thoughts and they think I'm crazy for it. It's not my fault. God picked me. I just went through with the recruiting. You have no idea of the hell I have been through the past few years. Dude, like, I'm telling you guys, hey, if I leave, I've been threatened that I'll get my doctor called on me. And I was like, this has been right in front of the police. And no one gets that, hey, that might make you feel trapped. No, don't save me, because I'm like... But hey, you'd have to go through all of the calls.
Turn the television down before you turn it up on again because it's blaring.
Yeah, I will. I had it on to get it louder for my video. Yeah, there's a lot of calls. It's funny how everything these days is recorded. The devil wants to know what you're doing at all times. Well, I'm gonna let you guys know what I was doing at all times. It's all recorded. And boy, did I take a fucking beating for you people. Fucking mentally fucking beaten. Imagine, you're on the brink of killing yourself. The people that had you convinced to do it, well, they can get you thrown into the hospital against your will. Your doctor won't even talk to you. Just, you gotta go. That isn't gonna have something to do, like, it's like they're trying to drive you crazy, because like you're asking yourself, I asked for help, and now I'm in here because, well, I'm starting to get strong, and I let some secrets out about work on Facebook, and they really don't like it. They want to shut me up, doc. Listen, I'm not listening to you, and you're going right in there. And forced me in there for a night. It was like they were trying to rush something through. You know what I mean? There for a night. Oh, go back home. Oh. What's that? You're having an argument. Someone doesn't want to answer your questions. So, well, here you go. Back into the hospital again. Ring-a-ding-a-ding. Hey. And then the next time you go in, over the same shit. You're like, hey doc, I took this video. Is this true? Why no, Carl, it's not true. Well, hey doc, like, if that was a lie, and I'm in here, and you can't figure out what's wrong with me, and you're just gonna send me home again. Hey, do you think maybe it's the lies that are getting me in here? And then you can get assaulted, and they can put you back in again. I'll tell you, that one fucked with my head. Like, when they took me, I thought there's no way. The doctor is at least gonna listen to me. Yeah, like, at least. Like, there's no way they're gonna put me in after I've been fucking assaulted. Well, toodly hoo. Guess what? It was my worst experience in the hospital. Wow. Did I pay on that one? Want to take my livelihood away from me? This is the clown world you guys want me to live in. You know, I try and blame it on God sometimes. God put me through this. God didn't put me through this. The devil did. The humans did. The ones accept the fucking narcissism that they have. It's a problem in the world. Narcissism. It's the new Satanism, I think. You know what I mean? People think that they're fucking... Well, you guys know. They can't even, like... I keep saying you guys don't acknowledge... You acknowledge Klaus. You just think, well, if I just keep waiting, someone's gonna save me. What if Jesus isn't coming down on his magic broomstick? I hope he is. I hope he is. I will know a brother. I'll feel a brother. But I'm telling you, if, like, he goes to the Pope and he starts hanging out with the Pope and he's real friends with the Pope and Klaus Schwab becomes his friend, I'm really going to question him. I'm going to say, I don't really think that's Jesus. I'm just saying. Do you guys want to eat bugs? What are you guys saying? Carl must be related to AD. Socks out watching chat. I do every once in a while. Carl, you have a video on your channel with your doctor and all you wanted to do was talk about politics and being a chosen one. No, I think if you go back and you listen closely, I have many... I have some I haven't put on. No, it's, will you talk about my workplace stuff with me? How do I live with knowing what went on? And I can't have an investigation. I can't have any closure. They won't even give me their side of the story. Like, they can't show me where mine's not true, but they want me to believe that nothing happened when they won't show me where nothing happened. They won't even. I had all the information. And the doctor wouldn't even talk to me about it. Let me figure out, go over it. No, not talking about that. And I'm like, that's what bugs me. I need closure. How do I do this? I tried going through the big government steps. They let them purchase their own investigation. I know somebody told the truth. I know the amount of time that they spent with me and what they said or what they... I didn't even have the right to know what came out of that investigation. I know the people that they investigated. I know if they said things were good, they're liars. Because it's all recorded. You can't take away the stuff that's recorded. I mean, you can hide the emails all you want, but a software system you can't just go around and delete information off of. You can't change doctor's notes. You can't change your prescriptions where you were chewing pills like crazy. You can't change the fact that you were in my office crying every day. Like, you know what I mean? Like, didn't want to talk about that. And then didn't want to talk about the accident. You know what it's like to have people run around telling everybody you're fucking nuts, you're crazy? Because they've drove you crazy? Because you can't get any sort of closure? Because you're supposed to run away from the truth? See, here's the deal. I know what I went through. And I'd rather make sure that nobody else ever goes through it again. Or I'm smart enough I could have sued their fucking asses by now. Because I'm really fucking smart. And I'd have them in every area. Them not listening to me, by the time our conversation was done, they would know that they missed out on millions and millions and millions of dollars. Because of the problem I told them about. These aren't delusions in my head. This is all I wanted answers for. Show me where I'm wrong. But you can't do that. Instead, I'm crazy. And these people are spreading rumors about me being crazy. And all of a sudden you have a car accident. Well, you're on the fucking news. On the news doing the Dukes of Hazzard towards fucking people. Where people were. And instead of the news doing an investigation, because the police certainly didn't, the police gave the news the video, but you can clearly see if you keep watching the video, wow, somebody told a lie. But you can't go back to the police, it's just get a lawyer. So then you got this video of fake news, just like Trump talks about, fucking with somebody's mental health. That will fuck with you. Especially when you know the fucker who fucked with you in the first place is running around with his phone showing everybody you doing the Dukes of Hazzard. Saying you're fucking crazy. Look at what a menace to society you are. All the meanwhile, they're sending you letters all the time. You're not allowed to talk to anybody from work. You're not allowed to come to work to talk to us about what happened at work. Meanwhile, they're not even supposed to be talking to you. They're supposed to be going through your insurance company. But they can't help themselves, little me. That's what good little narcissists do. They gang stalk and do whatever it takes to fuck you in the ass. If you got something on a narcissist, they will fucking destroy your fucking life and they'll come out looking like the good guy. But those days are done, little me. Troy Solinger, he's gonna pay the price. Dagburn, he's gonna pay the price for all his fucking stupidity. And Martin, he's the worst one of them all. He's a fucking coward. A fucking pure fucking cow. He fucking won't even let people fucking write in his comment section. That's what a fucking coward he is. What a fucking loser. But he can go on and make videos about people and not let them fucking stand up for themselves. That's one thing I'll give you, little me. It didn't matter with you. You fucking, like, as dumb as I think you are sometimes, you fucking at least welcomed it and fucking showed it. If you were gonna be stupid, you fucking back it up. See, that's why I think you're mind controlled. I don't think you're all the way bad. I think there's hope for you. The world's waking up. Would you listen to Roseanne? If Roseanne said this stuff to you, would you listen to her? You respect her, right? But then again, they say she's crazy too, right? Huh? Get him, Carl, get him. I am. You're going to see this face going after Justin Trudeau. You're going to see the way somebody should be able to ask questions and take no shit. They're lying, manipulating shitheads. Like, we don't get, like, a lie should be a big thing, and it's really not anymore. It's really not. Like, but then again, like, cheating's like not a big thing anymore. Hell, most of the time, most couples now, from what I'm hearing, just like whatever. You know, and you guys idolize these people, so no wonder it happens. Like, you guys all idolize fucking Jelly Roll, but he's got his fucking woman all on display and just proud that everybody's fucking jerking off to her or whatever he thinks. That, like, what happened to the days of self-respect, really? Like, I don't know. Did you see him at the Grammys acting like a little schoolgirl? And you guys made fun of Wade for fucking, or Johnny did, about fucking going, like, did you see him with some of those? Oh, but that's all right for him to do it right. But when someone else does it, it's... We love our idols. I just think they're faker than we think. I think they're puppets pointing us in certain directions, but I may be wrong. Who knows? Hey, we think so much of these people. Like, look at the athletes. Like John Jones, if you want to beat your wife, go ahead. We'll just inconvenience a little bit of your time. Other than that, don't worry about it. Like, John Jones, you want to shoot off guns over here? You just never spend a day in jail, John. You're better than everybody else. You're a world champion. You shouldn't be setting the example for the children. Not at all. You be you, John. You be you, and you're better than us, so you'll... What's that, Connor? Yeah, you can just do whatever you want. Just do whatever you want. As long as you're entertaining in the cage, well, get away with whatever you want. You know what? And it's funny because sometimes people like that get set up too. Like, you see that woman trying to set him up? But what you don't know is there was a woman that jumped out of a boat that was going to sue him, and the Coast Guard saved her, but there was some sort of car bomb that she had and stuff. The suit got dropped, and you know what I mean? We should really question who we idolize. That's why we should always look to ourselves, you know what I mean? As long as we're good, we shouldn't really have to worry about it. We should be able to call the bullshit out, you know? You know, little me. Like, if you was to do something to your wife, I would think that, well, John Jones should get the same punishment as you, but you guys don't feel that way. Like, I don't think John Jones is any better than you, little me. Why do you think he's better than you? Oh, you don't. But it's okay for him to get away with whatever he wants. You know. What would you guys do if you were Taylor Swift? Would you do what I did? What I would do? Stand up in there in front of all of them. Tell every one of them who was ever at Epstein Island to buckle up, because I was coming for Dick Durbin and I was going to get that information. What would you guys do if you were Tay-Tay? I've had this hat for a little bit, not too terribly long. Did a little text make a new clip on Carl today? Not that I seen. Not that I seen, but I'll really look forward to it. I watched him right after his apology video. Oh, I did go for a little walk earlier, little me. I did. It's hard. Like, when you're chosen from God and you think you have to do the right things and you have to try and inform people. And then now I just feel like I'm putting information out. It just doesn't matter what I say anymore. It doesn't matter what I say in my house. It doesn't matter what I say on YouTube. I'm going to have to reach out to people that I think that are awake. I don't know. Like, I'm thinking about, should I try and get a hold of Alex Jones? Like, I've tried this whole Upchurch thing for a long time. Should I try Alex Jones? Hey, Alex, I think I put the pieces together like you. Hey, can you help me out? Justin Trudeau took my dreams away from me. He took the made for the crazies away. Because, like, if people want to keep believing this bullshit world that we're living in, I don't want to live in it. But I'd like the opportunity to ask Justin if it is a bullshit world. If not, I'm here to fight and stay, and I'm going to kick his ass the hell out. Right into a jail. With a big old camera. Watching him 24 hours a day. And when he wants to eat, he can sit there and do tricks. You know what I mean? I don't want to see Justin hurt. I want to see him be able to repent. But he's going to go a little crazy, because it would be hard to repent for trying to hurt the world. You know what I mean? That would be a hard repentance, and I feel bad for him. But, I mean, he did it to himself. That's what I mean with you guys. Like, this is just content now. This is just me talking. Just trying to get my thoughts and feelings out there. Just thoughts and feelings on Tay-Tay. Or at least if she wanted to stick up for women, she could say, hey, I'd like to ask all the women across the world and the young girls, if you see that you're going to have to compete against a biological man, please decline to participate until there's no more men. But hey, Tay-Tay's part of the LGBTQ. What does being gay have to do with fucking biological men competing against women? If I was gay, I'd be ashamed of those men thinking they were any part of group that I was part of. Because men don't get little girls' dreams. Fuck. This world you guys got me living in. Oh boy. I don't know. What's everybody up to tonight? What do you guys want to talk about? And you guys watch some Billy Carson? You guys watch Billy Carson at all? You guys ever look into Toth? Huh? How do I feel about the Gene Team? Well, I'm gonna be really honest. I really didn't spend that much time listening to Gene. I've never really listened to him too much. But I had to be honest about Bird there. Well, I don't really have that much respect. I mean, she gets young children to do commercials for her, saying she's her favorite celebrity. What kind of adult would let somebody listen to the shit that you guys put out on the internet? Like, what is wrong with that person? But because this child called her a celebrity, she was all tickled pink. And somebody thinks it's a good idea for young children to be listening to Square. Snaggy. Oh, man. Oh, man. Did you guys see? Wade's doing one right now.
No strip job.
Did Melinda
So
give
they
up 2
stripped me back
kids?
to
Like,
my
what
dad
a
gets my mom.
fuck.
He gets me up there.
Okay, I want to stop this real quick. Matthew, no, we're not talking about the children. We're talking about what went on and showing Merle's integrity and all.
Well, do you have to tell Merle her integrity? I think she
Thank you,
knows.
no job.
I think she
Watch
knows
the
what she's
video,
did,
yeah.
and if she was
And
any
look,
kind of a
so
woman,
I'm
she
gonna
and
step
she,
out of
they,
this,
they
and I
were
read this
with
for the
God
first
the
time,
way
obviously.
that they say.
Can you tell this is real post because it's got right here where you click it?
Oh, my 12 points live too, eh? Oh, do I still? Oh, I got no one watching anymore. Oh well, I'll keep going anyways. Tucker drops bombshell about his Putin interview. NSA is pissed. I bet they are. You can't make this stuff up. You guys watch Mr. MIBB 333? He's got good stuff. Like Wade's a piece of shit. 2024 wrap up. Jelly Roll. Jay-Z Killer. Alright, let's listen to Casuals.
Sorry, y'all. I've had the worst sinus infection ever since the Grammys. So now.
Look at Casuals looking handsome today.
Grammy wrap up. I know it's a few days late, but I'm starting to feel better. And I got some, like, fucking somebody just sitting on my nose. I feel like Boss Lady Bird just Russian face planted me from the top rope reading Dana's notebook. But me being sick is just a whole nother story. Grammys, about to get on your head, Jack.
And I just got stuck in the rain and traffic and thought I was gonna miss this moment.
Stuck in the rain and traffic. All these.
Hey, did you guys know Miley Cyrus was on one of those Epstein papers? Being a Disney child and going through that. And do you guys know that Dan guy? Dan Schneider. Look Dan Schneider up. There might, like, he walks away from crime, but he shouldn't walk away from getting heavy pay. Getting heavy pay. Why is that? Why is that? Fuck.
You look like me right now. You look like you got stuck in a hairdryer.
And I just got stuck in the rain and traffic and thought I was gonna miss this moment.
Mariah Carey looking at that lady like, ugh, you slick look sleazy. You dirty little hussy. Miley Cyrus, it don't matter. I still rock with you. And I don't give a fuck if you was stuck in a windstorm, bitch. You still bad.
Oh, I bet he'd fucking let Miley right in bed with him and his wife. He talks about that a lot, how he'd like to have other women, and I don't. And then he talks about being a man of Jesus. And come on, Castro, which way is it?
Fantasia's ass out there looking like a chocolate-covered strawberry dipped in some gold leaf.
Rolling, rolling, rolling on the river.
So with them damn shoulder pads. Stand up. Blue 42. Rolling on the river, stand up.
jelly.
I guess that's like, cause well, Asheville knows what it's like to get to the top echelons of the music industry.
Nominated tonight in the Best New Artist category and Best Pop Duo Group Performance. The night is finally here. I can see you.
Pharrell done stole Carhartt's jacket and put it on Jelly Roll. And the jacket's fresh. I ain't no problem with the jacket. It's just that tall ass tee, Jelly. Jelly Roll still keeping it real. He got that tall tee on. I'm going out east to Young's Fashions tomorrow and telling them to bring back them tall tees. Every time you see Jelly Roll, you gonna see a tall tee. Jelly Roll get a pack of Fruit Loom t-shirts. He take them straight in the shower, hangs them up right there by the shower, and turns the water on.
Did you guys get the jokes? Am I just stupid? Maybe. Maybe it's me that is stupid and not the world.
And closes the door all the way and steams that shirt. And then his daughter will hold it at the other end of the room and they will stretch that damn shirt out. Him and Bunny and Bailey are going to stretch that shirt out, folks. They don't even make tall tees no more. That's why I know he's in the shower stretching the fucking t-shirt. I've been wanting to yelp at my wife.
I'm not laughing because it's funny. I'm laughing because I'm failing to. I don't know. I'm dying. Is it just me or is Cashville just trying too hard? I don't know. I do love you, Cashville.
For so long, and all I had to do was go in the shower and turn the water on hot. And then stretch it. Now, let's go stretch these t-shirts out. It don't matter, Jelly. Shit, at least you wasn't running around here looking like a big-ass green pea. Look at him go! I'm randomly stopping this video just to say, Lainey Wilson, she won. Best country album of the year. God, have you ever seen her perform from the back? And Jelly, look, it don't matter that you didn't win that award because you kicked it with Taylor Swift and Jay-Z on it. Fuck the Grammys. Her with Jay.
Oh.
Didn't you, Jelly?
About that. The most Grammys, never won album of the year. That doesn't work. You know?
Didn't you guys listen to Kanye? Don't you guys know that Jay-Z's Ferrari? He's tight with P. Diddy. But none of you fucking care. You don't care that they hang out with witches. And you don't think that stuff like that should be looked into. Like, you think the CIA and FBI would see pictures of them together. Well, you think you'd ask yourself, why is a witch going to be taking care of schools in a place like in Ukraine? Well, you can say that's a pretty crazy statement to say, but, well, unfortunately, it's like true. But anyways, I'm gonna go. You guys all left me.